Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fridays with Father. Father Gary here in our church, decorated beautifully and in a restrained kind of way for our celebration of Advent. This Advent journey will take us all the way to the joy of Christmas. And this Advent wreath will be replaced by our beautiful creche scene later on as we celebrate Christmas. But here, now, today, and for the next 4 weeks, we celebrate our preparation, our anticipation for that great celebration of God coming among us as a human being. You know, we need, as I said last week, we need to really take our time and celebrate Advent well. This first part of Advent, these first couple of weeks, are really about looking forward to the second coming of Christ and recognizing our need for that fulfillment that began in that manger long ago. And so we look forward during these first couple of weeks of Advent, we look forward in great hope to the coming of Jesus again at the end of time and at the end of our lives. During this time of waiting and preparation, it's not just a sit back in our easy chair waiting, but it is a waiting that is active. It's an active waiting that begins with the current reality that we find ourselves in. And that current reality, both in our own lives and in the life of the world, can be a reality that is broken, that is hurting, that is in need of God's healing love and mercy. And so that's what we name during these days of Advent. It's not a downer. It's not something that is going to really hurt us and make us negative people. On the contrary, unless we name where the need is for God's healing love in the world, unless we name that, then Christmas could be pretty empty and just kind of a nice remembrance of childhood Christmases that were sweet and lovely. Nothing wrong with sweet and lovely childhood memories of Christmas. But as adults, we also have to name the reality that Jesus came to save. And that reality in our own lives and in the life of our world includes brokenness and sin and hurt and pain and disease and poverty and war and on and on and on. So we need to name those so that we can really fully grasp the world that Jesus came to save. And unless we do that, then our Christmas celebrations remain pretty superficial. Well, we don't want that. We want to use these days of Advent to really prepare ourselves well for the coming of our Savior, who came to save this broken and struggling world and these broken and struggling lives. And so what I really encourage you to do in these weeks of Advent is to name those things that are broken, that are hurting in your life and in the life of our world. If we do that well, if we name this current reality well, then the celebration that we have together at Christmas brings together all that hurting world to this immense love of God that overcomes all that darkness and pain and hurting and brokenness. That's what we want to be able to celebrate at Christmas. To do that well, we need to name where the brokenness is. Well, that's it for this version of Fridays with Father. I invite you to make a list of those things that are broken in your life and in the life of the world so that when we reach Christmas, we can celebrate well. Look forward to seeing you this weekend, this Sunday, the second Sunday of Advent. This Sunday where we will continue our preparations for the great celebrations of Christmas. We'll see you at the 9 a.m. Mass in English, live streamed, the 11:30 a.m. Mass in Spanish, also live streamed, and the 5 p.m. Mass on Sunday. God bless everyone.